It's young crab face, and all I really gotta say or do is say, how is this dude gonna pull through? Okay, so there was this dude who had a friend that was both gonna be rappers, and one day the friend won the lottery, but he didn't keep his promise to the other dude to split 50-50. The friend's lawyer was his wife, so he did a bunch of lies and said that the fact that the other dude filed a lawsuit was kitty. The dude's mom was late on the bill, so nobody in the family had money. He said what's gonna keep him comfy at night when his nose is runny wasn't gonna be the money, so he lurked in the alleyways every day trying to sell mixtape. And yes, I know this is the project that I'm rapping on. It's a mixtape, so haha, get you laughing out so I could try to get my last rapping out. Anyway, the dude was passing out, lashing out while everybody was casting them out. Yeah, everybody was casting them out. Made a little car once. At that point his only neighbor was a mouse, crying, thinking how he get to this route. Thinking how he got to this road. He was dreaming of big cars and big boats, tinted windows, but he still kept pictures of his buddies and his family in his pockets though. All these memories though, so much going in his brain though. He was about to lose his memory though, no doubt. At this point though, all he knew was to stay strong, yo. Some dude came in when it was freezing cold, 18 and 19, had a decent amount of dough, came over and gave 95K to his bro, bought a house, made the hole for the mouse, invited the dude over. Turned out it was one of his friends though, said I won a lottery too, yo. They hugged the whole situation out, cried it out, surprised about how they made it this far, and the main dude spent his money accordingly. Only bought one place to stay, got one job at the dude that gave him the cash record label, one boat and one car, and I know no matter what happens I'm still here japping, just steady 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 japping. Oh yeah, just steady japping. Okay. Loot crate bait. Once you in, you probably too late. Loot crate bait. Once you get in, try to get out, you probably too late. Gambling for skins, pay to win. Once you in, you just in. Unfortunately, I think that's how it is, but just again, once you win, you just in. You complete a match in the basketball sim. Half the features that they had was gone. All they care about is online and milking people cash on time. Even the career mode, people got to grind for 9 months to get to 99, but it don't mean crap. The new game will just come out in that time. You gotta pay to get it instantly. It's a constant reminder of the real world. It revolves around the money. Most people, mainly the ones in the businesses, just care about the greed, less about the people, or at least so it seems. People that actually care more about people and fulfilling dreams get shadowed with taxes and or other government schemes. Again, at least so it seems. People had childhood memories from these basketball video games. You know which one I'm talking about, the big name. Can't say it here because of copyright and all those things, but a bunch of kids around my age start buying loot crates, or basically their parents, because it's probably their money. So anyway, I do get into the habit of buying ridiculous amounts every week. Parents find out and they can't pay the rent next week. Think about it, you grow up and win the lottery thanks to that video game. You blew it out by the end of a week. Then you start to feel so weak and the weekend bleed back to the childhood. Basically game companies trying to tax kids like me with worthless skins and virtual currency, but they never really see the real cost of what they doing with the real life currency. This controversy got me fired up, trying not to start cursing because of these companies, Belgium, Poland, and Hawaii. But the government of the US could care less, because financial schemes is probably what they do best. But there are some states in the US that care, but the US government still don't care. I've dished Trump enough already, so I ain't gonna go there. No, I ain't gonna go there. But the AAA companies gonna keep the games dry. They think it's a mean green miracle. But most of them games, loot crates, even outside the loot crates, are still dry as whole grain cereal. Instead, the US government talking about video game violence, which obviously isn't the problem. What y'all saying? People serious about this stuff. Most of the news outlets think we playing too. But the government don't care with all the bad healthcare and tax raising. They think that's a game too. We are talking about video games, but in a negative way. That pay to win trash is more than games. But they still look at all this stuff the same. But I think one day something for the better gonna change. They won't have a choice to adapt. Real life is more than the game. More than money, fame, games, consoles, and controllers. But for real, but for right now, at least in this country, everything will stay the same. Genius18. Okay. Just some thoughts. Yeah, just some thoughts. Okay. Genius18. People complain about casinos, but the whole world won. People complain about loot crates, but the whole world won. It's more to rap than fast cars and flexing diamonds. I seen rappers go platinum, but everybody is no longer able to go diamond. Started working on this tape in June. It's finally coming out in December. I wanted to be a rapper since I was 4. At least that's as far as I can remember. Thanks for and to everybody that supported me along the way. And I appreciate God every day. Love Jesus too. Christmas coming up. I can't wait for it to. It's coming out the day before I start winter break. I see so many poor people in Chicago. It's so sad. Yo, people living in boxes and let they boxed out of society. There's people that think just because somebody sleep and smell in the alleyway that they don't matter. And I think, well, society made them that way. Hope that people like that get help. And I prayed when I get a lot of money, I'ma help them out. And all these people that probably got asthma or something that can't afford to pay their medical bills, I'll help them too. One of them big loot crises in this world. So many people, poor outcasts that can't even show off the girls. Don't care about diamonds, just want to be cared for in this world. Not just raise money for themselves, but other men and women, boys and girls. Have some money saved up to bring another person inside this world. And if they want to bring another person in this world, first they gotta get their voice heard in this world. So here, G got somebody to look up to. Ain't afraid to say what they need to say, and will do anything to get their way. But all the government really sees in people is their money, not for who they are. Man, I never really thought that I would really get this far. I don't want diamond rings and fancy cars. I just want my voice to be recognized for who I am. Everybody should be recognized for who they are. It's the end of this one, but this is the beginning of a new start. Thanks for all the inspiration and support from the bottom of my heart. Genius18. Genius18. Echo Beats. Thanks for making this of On Track Studios. No, you know, right here. Thanks to everybody supporting me along the way. I'm starting a new quadrilogy soon. It's gonna be called the Ultra Quadrilogy. Make sure y'all stay tuned for that. This has been Genius18. Peace out. End of the start 3. End of the start, end of the trilogy. End of the start of the new beginning. Let's go.